Tired of iPads that cost a fortune but still feel limited? You're not alone. Apple keeps making you pay more for features that other tablets already include: smoother screens, better speakers, longer battery, and real multitasking. In this video, I'm showing you 5 tablets that actually fix the problems iPads still have. These are affordable, surprisingly powerful, and in some ways even better than what Apple charges you $800 plus for. Stick around, because the #1 tablet on this list will make you rethink the iPad entirely. Number 5. Lenovo Tab P13 Plus. Fixes iPad problems: weak audio, basic displays, slow charging, and lack of flexibility. Let's start with a tablet that exposes some of the most obvious iPad shortcomings. Base iPads are fine for most things, but Apple still charges premium prices for features that should be standard, and the Lenovo Tab P13 Plus quietly stomps on all of them. First off, the sound. This thing has quad JBL speakers, and they're not just marketing hype. It actually sounds good. Movies feel cinematic, YouTube videos don't make your ears hurt, and music has bass that you'd expect from something double the price. Apple's base iPads still sound flat unless you step up to the Pro models, so this is a huge win. Watching a movie in bed or streaming Spotify, this thing turns your tablet into a tiny living room experience. Then there's the display. The Tab P13 Plus has an 11-inch 2K OLED panel with 120Hz refresh rate. Yeah, you heard that right. OLED and 120Hz at a fraction of iPad prices. Colors are vibrant, blacks are deep, and scrolling feels silky smooth. Even flipping through social media or reading articles feels more premium than most iPads at the same price. Outdoor visibility isn't perfect, but honestly, how many people actually spend hours using tablets under direct sunlight? For indoor entertainment, this is cinematic. Performance is handled by the Snapdragon 870 with 6 GB of RAM, which is plenty for everyday multitasking. Streaming Netflix, checking emails, jumping between apps, or casual gaming, smooth. No app reloads, no lag spikes, nothing that makes you stop and think, maybe this wasn't worth it. And the battery life, wow! The 10,000 milliamp battery easily powers a full day of heavy use, and when it does run low, the 45-watt fast charging gets you back in action quickly. Compare that to iPads, where even the fast charging feels slow, and you start to see why this tablet is such a hidden gem. Then you've got extra features Apple still doesn't give you: expandable storage, a metal body, a built-in kickstand, and optional keyboard support. Whether you're watching, gaming, or even doing some light work, this tablet adapts, and all that without costing $800 plus. Bottom line, Lenovo Tab P13 Plus solves problems iPads still haven't touched: better sound, better display, faster charging, and more flexibility. If your priority is media and smooth day-to-day use, this is a massive win. Number 4. Xiaomi Pad 6. Fixes iPad problems: overpriced performance, limited multitasking, low refresh rates. Next up, the Xiaomi Pad 6. Here's a tablet that points out one of Apple's biggest ongoing issues: smooth performance still comes at a premium on iPads, and multitasking is half-baked unless you pay extra. This tablet is powered by the Snapdragon 870, and let me tell you, it still feels extremely fast. Apps open instantly, switching between multiple apps is smooth, and even more demanding mobile games don't make it overheat or lag. Basically, everything works exactly how you expect it to, which is something iPad users only get if they pay for the Pro models. The screen is where it really highlights Apple's weakness. You're getting an 11-inch 144Hz display, and scrolling, animations, and transitions feel buttery smooth. Once you use this daily, it's tough to go back to a 60Hz iPad. That standard is starting to feel slow. Watching videos, playing casual games, or even just browsing Instagram feels faster and more responsive. And multitasking? On the Xiaomi Pad 6, split screen actually works the way you expect. Open 2 apps side by side, maybe a video and notes, or email and browser, and it just flows. On iPads, even with iPad OS, split screen can feel clunky or limited depending on the app. Xiaomi doesn't care, it just works. Battery life is solid too. You can comfortably get through a full day of browsing, streaming, and note-taking. Plus, fast charging keeps you from staring at a dead screen while Apple's slow chargers make you wait. One little bonus: the tablet stays cool even during long gaming or streaming sessions, so performance doesn't take halfway through your day. And the build quality actually feels premium, not budget plastic. Bottom line, Xiaomi Pad 6 solves real iPad problems. It gives you fast performance, smooth scrolling, high refresh rates, and flexible multitasking without charging iPad Pro prices. If speed and smoothness matter to you, this is a big deal. Number 3. Microsoft Surface Go 4. Fixes iPad problems. iPads aren't real laptops. Limited productivity, closed software. Now we're entering serious territory. The Surface Go 4 solves a problem iPads have never fully addressed. They're not real productivity machines. Apple keeps trying with iPad OS, keyboard combos, and trackpad support, but the truth is, iPads can't run full desktop software. Surface Go 4 can. First off, the 10.5-inch Full HD touchscreen looks good and works smoothly. Watching videos or casual browsing? Perfectly fine. But the real story here is productivity. You can run real desktop apps: Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Photoshop, Chrome with 10+ tabs, Teams, Zoom, all at once without the weird app limitations iPads have. This is a tablet that can actually replace a laptop for a lot of people. Performance is handled by Intel Pentium Gold or i3 processors with 8 GB of RAM. It's not a gaming powerhouse, but for students, office work, remote jobs, or even light content creation, it's solid. Apps run without hiccups, and multitasking doesn't feel constrained. Ports are another big deal. USB-C, a headphone jack, and micro SD slot. You can actually plug in accessories and external drives without needing a drawer full of dongles. iPads are still struggling here. The Surface Go 4 is lightweight and portable, which makes it perfect for commuting, travel, or just tossing in your bag for school or work. Yes, the speakers and cameras are average, and battery life isn't mind-blowing, but the point isn't entertainment, it's productivity. And on that front, it absolutely outshines any base iPad. Bottom line, if you want real multitasking, desktop apps, and productivity on the go, Surface Go 4 solves a problem iPads can't touch. It's a mini laptop disguised as a tablet, and Apple still can't compete here without charging iPad Pro prices. Number 2. Samsung Galaxy Tab S9 FE. Fixes iPad problems, accessory costs, limited multitasking, and lack of durability. Number 2 on the list is the Galaxy Tab S9 FE, and this one hits a problem iPad users hate. Apple charges you extra for stuff that should already be included. The biggest example? The S Pen. On iPads, you pay $130 plus for the Apple Pencil. On the S9 FE, it's included in the box. Straight up, you can start taking notes, sketching, or marking PDFs out of the gate without spending extra. The screen is bright, sharp, and comfortable to use for long periods, good for streaming, reading, or note-taking. Not OLED like Samsung's higher-end models, but it's perfectly fine for everyday use. You can binge-watch Netflix or scroll through social media without eye strain. Performance is solid for daily tasks. Apps run smoothly, and multitasking works reliably. Samsung's DeX mode lets you plug the tablet into a keyboard or monitor and get a desktop-like experience. iPads have split-screen multitasking, but DeX is more flexible and consistent. Another iPad headache this fixes? Durability. The Tab S9 FE is IP68 water and dust resistant. iPads? Not so much. You can take this to the kitchen, bathroom, or even outdoors without constantly worrying about damage. Expandable storage, solid battery life, and years of software updates make this tablet great for long-term use. Students, casual workers, and note-takers will find this far easier to live with than an iPad, especially at this price point. Bottom line, the Tab S9 FE solves Apple's ongoing problems with overpriced accessories, limited multitasking, and durability.
It's practical, flexible, and doesn't nickel and dime you like Apple does.
Number 1. Samsung Galaxy Tab A9 Plus. Fixes iPad problems. Overpriced base models, poor value, limited flexibility. And finally, number 1, the tablet that completely exposes base iPads. The Galaxy Tab A9 Plus is the one Apple absolutely doesn't want you comparing because it solves the problems iPads still have for a fraction of the cost. Performance first. This tablet has Snapdragon 695 with 8 GB RAM, which is smooth enough for streaming, browsing, multitasking, and casual gaming. Apps don't reload constantly, everything feels consistent, and even heavier games run fine on medium settings. The 11-inch 90Hz display feels fluid. Scrolling, swiping, and animations feel faster than standard iPads. Once you notice this, it's hard to go back. Apple still locks higher refresh rates behind expensive iPad models, and that's the problem. Base iPads feel dated in comparison. Audio is another win. Quad speakers deliver surprisingly immersive sound for a budget tablet. Watching Netflix or listening to music feels bigger and fuller than most base iPads. Extra perks: expandable storage up to 1 TB, multi-user profiles, split-screen multitasking, and a solid metal build. The battery easily lasts a full day, and the tablet feels premium without the $800 plus price tag. Minor drawback: no fingerprint sensor. But honestly, with the performance, display, audio, and flexibility you get, it hardly matters. Bottom line, the Galaxy Tab A9 Plus proves you don't need an iPad to get a smooth, capable, and long-lasting tablet experience. Apple still charges too much for basic, and this one makes it obvious. And that's it. Those are the 5 tablets that actually solve problems iPads still have. Better sound, smoother screens, real multitasking, and longer battery life, all without spending $800 plus. If you're tired of overpriced iPads, one of these could be exactly what you need. Drop a comment and let me know which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more honest tech recommendations. And that's it. Those are the 5 tablets that actually solve problems iPads still have. Better sound, smoother screens, real multitasking, and longer battery life, all without spending $800 plus. If you're tired of overpriced iPads, one of these could be exactly what you need. Drop a comment and let me know which one surprised you the most. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more honest tech recommendations.